Make no mistake about it, the woman who had the freakout on her American Airlines plane, the woman known as Tiffany Gomas, after seeing an MFer that was not real, is one of my favorite stories that I have covered on this channel. It's a story that blew my channel up, and it's a story that I still to this day have a lot of questions about. So I made a video yesterday where I said AI needs to slow down, it needs to calm down, it's going way too fast in a short period of time. I had given the example of Will Smith eating spaghetti. This video was created 1 year ago, and as you can see, there's a lot of errors in the video. Flash forward 1 year later, and well, things have definitely advanced a lot when it comes to AI. Before we do begin this video, I do want to say if the sound is different in this video than my other videos, that's because I'm using a different microphone that I do not like. I'm using a Blue Yeti. I prefer my cheaper $30 to $40 Amazon microphone more than this microphone. But unfortunately, that cheaper microphone keeps breaking on me, so I have to stick with this one. I don't know, I just do not like the sound quality of this microphone. But anyway, continuing on with the video, like I had said, we have come a very long way with AI in a short period of time. Why I mentioned Tiffany Gomas and her MFer and the American Airlines plane happens to be because there is this thing going around called the time traveler or the time traveler effect, where AI will go back to certain memes of the past and change those events. Not just memes, but also news videos, clips, any video that was popular across the internet. This AI program can go back into that video and change the outcome of that video. For example, like this. While this looks silly, while this looks fake, like I said in my previous video, this is still within its infancy stage. When I say it's in its infancy stage, I am talking about what the public can use and see. Again, I believe that the government has this type of technology that is much more advanced, perhaps anywhere from 15 to 20 to even 40 years more advanced than what we are seeing right now. I propose the question, where are we going to be in 5 years, in 10 years? Are we going to be at a point where we look at previous news stories 10 years ago and we say to ourselves, that's not what I remember. That's not what I remember happening. What I remember seeing is different than what they are showing us, or what that person did, I don't remember them ever doing. This reminds me of an advanced form of the Mandela effect. Now look, I am a big fan of technology. I have to be. I have to use my technology, my PC, my laptop to speak to you all. I'm a gamer. I play my PlayStation 5, my Switch sometimes, and so forth. So I'm not bashing technology. I think technology is very useful. I think it's very helpful. But it's a double-edged sword, and in the wrong hands, it can produce chaos. And when I take a look at technology like this, AI technology like this, I say to myself, what use does this have for humanity, for the public? I can actually see a lot of negatives when it comes to an AI program that can change the outcome of past popular videos, but again, I just do not see any positives. I do not even see the humor in something like this. Now, I know some of you may be saying, Minutes of Horror, you're just a fearmonger. You are the monger of fear. Of course, we will be able to tell the difference between a fake event and a real event, no matter how much AI advances. It does not matter. But can you though? Can you really though? This is why the Mandela effect is so popular, because people have lost track of reality. People do not know if the Berenstain Bear book was the Berenstain Bear book. They do not know if Darth Vader said, Luke, I am your father, or not. They do not know if the Monopoly Man once had a monocle, or if the Fruit of the Loom logo had a cornucopia. So you have many people today questioning their reality. It is very possible that a form of AI had changed a lot of things that we once remember, and this is where the Mandela effect comes from. There's a lot of theories about AI, a stronger advanced form of AI that we are not aware about, that can change reality. As I had stated, the AI and the technology that we do see is pretty much night and day from the AI and the technology that we do not see. Does anybody find it strange and bizarre that every year it seems like we get new September 11th footage that comes out of nowhere? Somebody somewhere will say, well, I held on to this footage for years. I didn't know I had it, but here you go. It shows you a completely new angle that has you questioning what took place that day. I made a video about 2 to 3 months ago where this man uploaded new angle footage of what took place that day to YouTube. He uploaded this footage back in, I believe, 2008 or 2009, whenever YouTube came out. What does he do? Well, for whatever reason, he set the video to private. He said he forgot to set it to public. And well, the video was private for years. The video finally became public the exact same day that Russia invaded Ukraine. Some of the best footage that I have ever seen taken that day. Crystal clear footage, crystal clear audio. You can perfectly see the plane hitting its target. Video quality that matches or perhaps is even better than a lot of phones today. And he had taken this back in 2001. 1 month ago, what does News and Media release? Well, they released an article where there was newly found footage of what took place that day, and this video footage was kept in a closet. It was stored in a closet, and for whatever reason, this person decided one day to say, hey, I have this newly never before seen angle of what took place on September 11th, and I'm just going to go ahead and hand it over to News and Media. So every so often, we get new angle footage, a new look of what happened that day, and you have to ask yourself, how much of this new angle footage is not real? How much of this new angle footage is AI? I just do not believe that somebody had footage of what happened that day in an angle that nobody has ever seen before, and that they kept it private on YouTube, or that they kept this video footage in their closet, and then one day they said, hey, I forgot I had this. I'm going to go ahead and send this to the media. I just do not believe it. Like I said, I am a big fan of tech. I am a big fan of technology. But if certain technology goes too far in a short period of time, if it's in the wrong hands, it can become absolutely dangerous. Especially technology where I see no upsides, where I can see no positives whatsoever, but I can see a lot going wrong. And again, it really makes you wonder about the technology that we do not see. How many of these rallies are real? How many of these people that we see on TV or on our phones are real? How many of these events, these very strange events that we talk about, are real? There used to be a time where a person would capture a ghost, a UFO, a cryptid on a video recorder, and we would question it, but we would still be fascinated about it, that something like this could exist. But now, in today's world, everything that seems like outside the normal is fake, which is a shame because I absolutely love talking about the paranormal, cryptids, and certain mysteries like that. But if you were to post a video that seems absolutely crazy, that seems absolutely wild and scary, it's hard to get it across to people because people can just say, that's just AI. It has been that way for quite some time now, but like I said, what is the future going to look like 5 years from now, 10 years from now? If we see somebody maybe of a higher position, somebody of power, doing something on camera they're not supposed to be doing, whether it's strange or not, they can just say that, well, that's made up. That was just AI. I did not do that. And that's the scary part of all this. The public will not be able to use that scapegoat, but certain people of power, certain people in certain positions will be able to get away with certain things that they have been seen on camera with the power of AI. Even more stranger times ahead. In any case, thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please like, as any engagement does help the channel grow. Once again, thank you so much for your support.